would just like to remind you a few facts to prove single-handedly that Liza Minnelli is cooler than you are. Liza Minnelli is cooler than you are. At any given moment or day, Liza is cooler than you. Maybe it's in her DNA. She was born to Judy Garland and Vincent Minnelli. But besides that, her godparents were Ira Gershwin and Kate Thompson. Kate Thompson's like the real-life Vera Charles. Boozy, blousy, like to sing a number in a cabaret. What's your godmother doing? Mine? She sells Navajo jewelry. The only reason she got picked is because my mother wasn't talking to her sister. They had had a fight over Dallas. So Aunt Sheila became the lucky recipient of my undying soul. Kate Thompson based Eloise at the Plaza on Liza Minnelli, because at 6, she was already cooler than most of you. What were you doing at 6? Liza was ordering room service. I, as a 6-year-old, was overly fascinated with my anus. Overly. Still a little M. I also only wanted to be Elizabeth I. To which my mother said, and I quote, "Not a queen, okay? Not a queen, not yet." Liza Minnelli is cooler than you. She went on tour at 17. She won a Tony by 19. What were you doing at 19? Jerking off and getting high. Now, in your defense, Liza was doing that too, but she had a 2-show day. At 19 years old, I wrote a paper about the show Liza was in when she was 19 and won a Tony, because I was in school wasting hundreds and thousands of dollars learning about musical theater rather than doing it. Liza Minnelli speaks French. She attended the Sorbonne. Yeah. She had singing lessons with Charles Aznavour. You still have that Rosetta Stone you downloaded illegally. But Downton Abbey premiered last week and your schedule is booked. Liza Minnelli married Peter Allen, who is gayer than any person sitting in this room alive or dead. For those of you who don't know, Peter Allen wrote the song Don't Cry Out Loud, which is essentially the snuff film of romantic 80s ballads. Oh. Peter married Liza Minnelli while he was discovering his sexuality. He was bi. He wrote a song about that too. You were bi for a minute. You slept with a girl too. But you never talked to her again. And you never wrote a song to her. And now that she lives in your neighborhood, you avoid her like the plague at the grocery store, and she's there a lot, unseemingly a lot. And she's buying a lot of Nutella, which makes us both think that you've left an emotional scar on her. Because nobody needs that much hazelnut spread. Nobody. Liza Minnelli has done drugs. Many. Often. She has snorted cocaine over more interesting people than you have ever met. That time you did cocaine, it was from a key from your cousin's boyfriend, who you thought was bi and thought things might get crazy, but you ended up cleaning your kitchen for 7 hours listening to a book on Kate read by Matt Damon. Liza Minnelli Minnelli is cooler than you. Liza Minnelli is an EGOT. She has an Emmy, several, a Grammy, an Oscar, and 4 Tony Awards. You were happy she accepted your friend request. You never even won a Mac Award. Oh! Keep that on the tape. Liza Minnelli was in The Rink, which, for those of you who don't know, is the greatest musical ever written. Go back, re-examine. Oh my God. She left the show to go to Betty Ford. You've dreamed about going to Betty Ford. Or that you'd be important enough that someone would care if you went to Betty Ford. Maybe this year for Christmas. Liza was friends with Elizabeth Taylor. Your fairy name is Elizabeth Taylor. And everyone thinks you're in on the irony, but you're not.